Une importante page de notre histoire s'est écrite ici, dans ce fort, situé aux abords du lac Champlain, au Vermont. Construit par les Français, c'est aussi à cet endroit que le marquis de Montcalm a remporté l'une de ses plus importantes victoires, un an avant de périr sur les plaines d'Abraham.
The word Ticonderoga, that the English say, comes from the Indian word Ticonderogo, which meant a place between the great waters, also implying its importance in location. In terms of the 7 Years' War, I mean, there's a reason why in America they called it the French and Indian War. The French Indian allies were a very important part of their army. During the 7 Years' War in 1755, that's when we actually get this fort built. The French governor at the time, up in Quebec, he orders that a post be built here on what had been a trading post back in the 17th century, owned by Monsieur Carillon. So accordingly, France builds a fort here, names it Fort Carillon. They start that in 1755. They finish the fort by 1756. The Marquis de Montcalm achieved a very great military victory. With only 4,000 troops, he managed to stop a British army of about 16,000. And he did it by throwing up a whole log breastwork. He threw it up, he had the soldiers throw it nearly overnight and was able to defend against just a massive onslaught against this fort.
Well, when people come here, first they're really immersed in the beauty of the site. We sit on a peninsula that is located on Lake Champlain and overlooks the Green Mountains of Vermont. So it's really surrounded in exquisite beauty. Pell family actually has been involved with this particular landscape in the history of the fort since the 19th century, since 1820. And then in the early 20th century, in 1908, enough information was in place and the resources, the financial resources were in place to be able to do a restoration. We serve our mission through preserving and enhancing our buildings, our landscapes, and our collections. We have a really stunning collection of weapons from the 18th century, and as part of that is the largest 18th century artillery collection.
This fort is the key to the continent, indeed. Any army that really controls this fort, it was thought really controlled the whole continent as a whole. It was just that important of a crossroads.